8.1 trillion gone, vanished, not invested in schools, not used to cure diseases, destroyed, devoured by something far more insidious, our own food. Heart attacks, diabetes, strokes, a financial drain bigger than some entire economies. And the real cost? Millions of lives, maybe even yours. What if we are the problem? Have you ever stopped to wonder, could it be us? Could we be the ones triggering the very health crises that are crippling our bodies, our minds, and our future? What if the enemy isn't out there, but right here, in every bite we take, every decision we ignore? What if the truth is even darker than we ever imagined? Every single day we make choices that seem harmless. But these choices are part of a bigger trap. The way we eat, the way we live, the way we think about health. It's not random. It's a system that profits from our sickness. And today, I'm going to show you how deep this goes. Have you ever think about why are we sicker than ever? We've been trained to believe that this is just how things are. But what if it's all by design? If modern medicine is so advanced, if we have more access to doctors, treatments, and technology than ever before, why are we sicker than any generation in history? Let's talk facts. Obesity is skyrocketing. Heart disease is still the #1 killer worldwide. Depression and anxiety levels have reached crisis levels. Diabetes rates have tripled in the last few decades. And yet, nobody wants to talk about the real reasons. The food industry keeps selling us poison. Supermarkets push ultra-processed garbage. Advertisements tell us it's normal to eat this way. But what if it's not normal? What if we've been conditioned to accept sickness as a way of life? Think about it. In the 1950s, obesity was rare. Diabetes was rare. People ate real food, moved more, and lived without constant stress. Now everything has changed. Not because we're weaker, but because we've been lied to. This is not a mistake. This is a design. Let's talk about what's really in your food. High fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, preservatives that act like slow poison. Why are these everywhere? Because they're not just ingredients. They are weapons of addiction. They don't just keep food fresh. They don't just make things taste better. They make sure you never stop craving them. Fast food is engineered to trigger dopamine spikes, just like drugs. Sugar hijacks your brain's reward system, making you crave more and more. Artificial additives keep you coming back for that perfect taste. And here's the scariest part. The longer you eat this way, the harder it is to stop, because your brain is being rewired. But you know what? Most people only think about weight gain. But bad food doesn't just make you fat, it makes you stupid. A 2023 study in Nature Neuroscience found that ultra-processed foods damage memory and cognitive function. Diets high in sugar are linked to increased risk of Alzheimer's. Chronic junk food consumption makes it harder to regulate emotions. Think about it. Ever felt irritable, depressed, or anxious after eating junk? That's because it's not just your body that's suffering. Your brain is under attack. And yet we keep eating. Why? Because we are addicted. And addiction is profitable. Let's get deeper into it. Because what is following, I hope, is really going to make you realize how bad all that is. Have you heard about the domino effect? How a bad diet destroys every organ. The truth is far scarier. Every single organ in your body suffers when you consume processed, toxic food. How it affects the brain, memory loss, and increased risk of Alzheimer's. Hormonal imbalances leading to depression and anxiety. Scary, isn't it? Let's keep going. What about the relentless warrior beating over 100,000 times a day and fighting to keep you alive? The heart. Here we go. Higher levels of bad cholesterol and clogged arteries. Increased risk of heart attacks and strokes. Chronic inflammation, weakening the cardiovascular system. Regarding to the liver and kidneys. Number 1, excess sugar overloads the liver, increasing the risk of fatty liver disease. Number 2, toxic preservatives make the kidneys work harder, increasing the risk of kidney failure. Last but not least, have you ever wondered about the effects on the silent pillars holding you upright? Endure every step, every movement, the bones and joints. The results are constant inflammation, chronic joint pain, for example, arthritis and muscle stiffness, and weakened bone density, which lead higher risk of fractures. It's not just about weight gain. This is slow poisoning of your entire body, without you even realizing it. Still think this is a coincidence? Let's follow the money. The companies that sell junk food are the same companies that sell weight loss products, are the same companies that invest in pharmaceutical giants. Coca-Cola has invested in diabetes medication companies. Nestlé owns both processed food brands and health supplements. McDonald's has partnerships with hospitals. Still think they care about your health? Or is this the biggest scam in modern history? Do you think governments actually care about our health? Wrong. If they did, why don't they take real action? The processed food industry generates trillions every year. Fast food and soda corporations fund political campaigns. Junk food advertising is everywhere, even in schools. Let's talk about sugar. In 2015, declassified documents revealed that the sugar industry paid scientists in the 1960s to downplay the link between sugar and heart disease. The soda industry's lobbying tactics. In the US, soda corporations spend hundreds of millions to prevent sugar taxes. Why don't governments ban ultra-processed junk food? Because sickness is an industry. They need you to be sick. Terrifying, isn't it? Let's keep going because you're not at the end of your surprises. This isn't over. There is another silent killer. Your lifestyle. It's not just food. The modern lifestyle itself is a slow death sentence. Sitting for hours every day. Mindless scrolling. Chronic stress from overworking. Even if you work out daily, it's not enough. A study from the American Heart Association found that sitting for 6+ hours a day increases heart disease risk by 40%, even with exercise. This is not how we were designed to live. And do you know why people fall to change? Because yes, most people try to change and fail. Why? Because the system is designed for us to fail. To make it simple, ultra-processed foods are scientifically designed to be addictive. Every bite releases dopamine, the same brain mechanism as cocaine. This isn't about willpower, it's about reprogramming your brain. The result is that more stress, more junk food, more fatigue, less energy to change, more junk food. The good news? You can escape. And it doesn't require crazy diets or expensive supplements. Just 3 simple changes. 1, eat real food. Cut out ultra-processed junk. Cook your own meals. Eat like your grandparents did. 2, move every single day. Walk after meals. Take the stairs. Avoid sitting for more than an hour at a time. 3, control your stress. Sleep more. Set boundaries at work. Learn to say no. You really need to manage stress before it manages you. The key to change? It's not perfection. It's consistency. It's not about perfection. It's about progress, one step at a time. Now that you know the truth, will you keep playing their game? Or will you take back control? The choice is yours. Time is running out. If you're ready to take changes, to control your health? Drop a comment below by letting us know. What's one change you're making today to take back your health? What you're about to discover, understand, and realize is just the beginning. This fight is only getting started. And let's be clear, we are in control, not them. Like, share, and subscribe for more truth bombs coming your way. This is your wake-up call. Are you ready to see the truth? Together, let's keep all eyes on health.